That shit does not work. This Go Live Twitter handle. There we go. All right, let me share this shit. Whoop-de-whoop, Jugs. We are going live here in just a moment. I mean, we're live right now, but we're going to be talking about stuff here in just a moment. We be going live. We be going live. I'm sharing this to r/juggalo. If you ain't on r/juggalo over on Reddit, get on there. Why not? It's pretty cool. There's actually some pretty cool jugs over there. They have like decent discussions about shit. Sometimes people post horrible art and stuff, obviously, but it's a pretty chill juggalo hang. Some dude posted some really gross stuff on there, and Juggalo's like, we're talking shit to him.
Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start a Juggalo art tutorial channel.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. It's something somebody shared. Who knows? All right, done on there. Let's get off of there. You're getting sucked in, man.
I know.
All right, man.
That's what happens. You fucking put all these dumbass videos online.
Go live.
The world goes crazy.
The world is crazy. Does this actually work, dude? I have these buttons. Okay, that did work.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Somebody put the max.
Oh yeah, that's cool. This guy's art is awesome. He makes like thirsty like foot fetish art for people, but he's really fucking good. I see his shit pop up.
That's weird. I don't see Max art too often.
Yeah, it's pretty good though, right?
Yeah.
This dude's art is really dope though. It's just all thirst trap shit, you know? Like like yeah, see. He's like a master at drawing feet. We're talking about, by the way, Scott Blair Art on Twitter. He's a master, but he's doing shit for like what that's what people want from him. So he's fucking doing it.
Yeah, and it seems like feet is like what he's best at drawing.
Yeah, he's good at all of it though. But like, look at that. It's fucking all feet. He draws like he makes their feet dirty and shit. So weird. He's a fucking pro though. Look at this shit. Oh, never mind. That's actual X-Men. All right, we're getting caught up. All right,
interesting.
We're on the intro. All right, man. We were just waiting for people to come join us. I don't think anybody has yet, but it's all good. All right, ready? Let's. You ready to go live, man?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world, and it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone.
What's up, Jugs? Welcome. Each and every one. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if you want.
Cover law, y'all.
This is Deck One Dealt.
With the remote control.
He is controlling us. This is the premier Juggalo pod. The only one that fucking cares about you. I care about every fucking one of our listeners and viewers. I care about you.
Especially the TPEs.
All the TPEs.
The thermoplastic elastomers.
Thermoplastic elastomers. That could be in a fucking rap. I realized that when I was saying that. I was thinking of all of our TPEs out there. Our thermoplastic elastomers.
I'm blasting her with a thermoplastic elastomer crashing through your blastomer.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. My thermoplastic elastomers. It's cool when you say it like that. It's fun. So what?
Thermoplastic elastomer crashing about your back rack with a crack in the pin and shit like that.
Oh, man, you're fucking going off.
Back with a back with a trap with a back.
And the jack whatever.
There you
go. People can't see your cup, man, but tell people what your cup says. They can't.
Oh, it's my wife's cup. You might be able to see it.
Yeah, his cup's almost green, so it blends in. My cat's something. What's it?
My cat's My cats and I talk shit about you.
That's funny, man.
It's my wife's cup. I lost mine. I had one. I had a nice one, and then I lost it somewhere at work. So.
That's all right. Well, that's cool, man. We're here early on a Sunday morning. You know, this is weird and different, right?
It is, you know, and it don't matter. I like it, you know, because I get up in the morning and it's when I usually have the most energy and whatnot. You know, I figured we'd have to sacrifice some, you know, viewers.
Yeah,
live.
that's all right.
I mean, it's just
For sure.
it's just the way it is. I don't think people are going to catch us Sunday mornings like they, you know. I guess more so at Wednesday night was probably a better time slot to get live viewers, but
Yeah.
you know.
But you know, it's ultimately about the ongoing fan base we will accrue as the years and centuries move on.
Yes.
Shout out to our homeboy Echo Side Fiend. He's listening.
Oh, okay.
What's up, bro? He's a cat guy.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm a cat guy too. We had 3 cats. We have 2 cats now, and I've always been a cat guy personally.
I've always been a cat. I mean, I love all animals. I had dogs and cats growing up. Right now, as an adult, me and my wife and I only have cats. We wanted to get a dog, but for some reason by the time we accumulated our 8th cat, we were like, yeah, probably not going to get a dog at this point.
Yeah, probably not the best idea when you have 8 cats. Both of my cats are literally right here, by the way.
Yeah. And all my cats came off the street, you know. Just pregnant cats showed up, and, you know, we ended up fucking getting 8 out of the 3 litters. She had 3 litters, and, you know, we tried to get rid of them and fucking somehow ended up with 8 of them.
Yeah, man. I mean,
So-
hey, sometimes you end up with 8 cats.
Yeah.
When life gives you 8 cats, you make something.
But I tell you what, they go outside, man. I'm not one of these guys that's like, I don't let my cats, my precious little kitties, outside. They have to stay inside because I'm just so afraid they're going to get hit and they're going to get hurt, and I just got to keep them and protect them. No, they go the fuck outside.
I mean, that's okay.
And I boot them the fuck outside.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out.
I have one indoor. I mean, when we had 3 cats, our oldest cat was indoor outdoor for the first half of his life. Then he got really like sick and fucked up, and we didn't let him outside anymore.
Yeah.
But our oldest cat now, she is indoor outdoor. But our youngest, we are like that. We're like, if he goes outside, he's so dumb, he will literally get ran over. Like,
think?
he will lay in the street, bro, and like probably not move when a car comes. I think he's genuinely like, if a cat could be autistic, I think he is.
That sucks.
But it's funny. I mean, he's hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, I guess when you got 2 cats, it's not a big deal. But when I got 8 cats, dude, they ain't staying inside. Like, they're going out, and you know, we put out hay bales and shit in the wintertime, so they can basically live out there like barn cats.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Scott and Element Only for joining us? What's up, Scott's my homeboy. He's always popping in. So Element Only. Let's move on from cats. The Juggalos don't want to hear us
Man,
talk
I
about
could talk
cats.
about cats all day.
This could literally be a cat podcast.
Yeah, cat cast. Cat cast.
Podcats. It's a podcast. Our TPs want to know what is going on with our thoughts on the. Well, I don't know. They said, "Do y'all think that was a diss to Twiztid?" I like to think so. I don't know what that means.
Huh?
I don't know what they're talking about, but that did lead me to think of my thought, which we wanted to talk about.
Do y'all think that was a diss to Twiztid? I like to think so.
Maybe Wretched. I don't know.
Wretched. You talking about Wretched?
Maybe, I don't know. It looks like they just popped in and like blurted the first thing that came to mind and weren't even paying attention to our cat talk. So I have no idea what you mean, Element Only. But nevertheless, we did want to discuss. It led me to believe the thought I had, which was discussing the Twiztid video we watched earlier this week. I posted it on our Twitter. By the way, if you want to see it, the Twitter's the only thing I actually pay attention to. I run the social medias. If you want to get in touch with us or reach out to us or follow us or hear our thoughts on shit, don't follow us on Facebook. Twitter's where it's at. But I did post it. This Twiztid video. Do you want to watch it with our viewers and see what they have to say?
Sure, yeah, let's watch it. Man, I watched a little bit of it. How long is it? A minute? I think I watched like half of this, like 30 seconds or something of it, and man. It's a shame. I'll start off with that. It's a shame.
Yeah.
You know, get your puke buckets ready. Why do you keep saying that?
Because he hopes
Somebody's chanting ICP.
Threw his water on him. Like, that's definitely not, like, COVID safe.
Yeah.
I got you. What'd you say?
Shut the fuck up and get out of here.
So Twiztid's kicking someone out for chanting ICP.
Leave. Get the fuck out. You're either down with us or you're not. Get the fuck out.
You can't be down with them and ICP and chant ICP at their shows? Like, I don't...
So if you chant ICP at their shows, you're not down with them. Even though they're there, they bought a ticket to the show. And then he's threatening to fight him. We'll talk after the show. Then they just go right into their song. But that led me... CPN actually came out of retirement to fucking talk about...
Yeah.
That fucking obviously flipped his wig, too.
Number one, if you're 50-year-olds, and you're still getting butthurt and acting like children at your show because there's a fan in there that's heckling you.
And you're lucky enough to have a career where people pay to come see you headline.
Yeah.
And you still get mad that someone's chanting something at your show. Like, bro, it's not like you're at are they at a festival and someone's chanting that? I mean, even if so, then they should expect people that don't like them. But if it's obviously their headlining show, that person is there to see them. They're trying to either get a rise out of them and they got what they wanted, or they're being dicks. Nevertheless, they get the last laugh. They got their money. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You have the opportunity to keep a fan that's just being an idiot.
Yeah.
You know.
Number one, if you're you know, I can see both sides. If you're at the show chanting ICP at a Twiztid show, expect something. I get that. That's, you know, your choice to do that is going to lead to something.
Sure.
Okay? That's stupid in the first place. But either way,
for the band on stage to acknowledge them, that's it's pathetic.
For Twiztid to acknowledge that, and then, you know, shut the fuck up, throw water at him and get mad, and then threaten to fight him. Like, you guys ain't fighting no one. You talk all the shit you want on stage. Twiztid, Jamie and Paul are not fighting anybody. They're 50-year-old men. They will never, ever fucking swing on anybody. I can promise you that.
They have cronies that will fight for them, I'm sure.
They ain't fighting shit.
Dude, like that, it's like embarrassing for them. I think that video is embarrassing for Twiztid.
It's embarrassing and it's sad, man.
Like here's another fun way they could have spun it. They could have like heard him be like, "Oh yeah, ICP, yeah. Oh yeah, they used to be cool," and then go into their song.
Yeah,
you know, you could have just done some shit like that.
Yeah, like
if you want to like kind of slam them, fine. If you want to acknowledge it, fine. But you don't have to like. They took it and did the bitchiest shit you could possibly do in that moment.
And they've been doing bitchy shit like that since all the shit has begun. They've been doing that. They've, you know, there's other videos where they've done things like that. The art of being subtle about taking critique and, like, you know, doing a clever joke to kind of like pass it off. Like, they do not have that in them.
It's all just like, it's just animosity. And this is what I texted. Me and Carver were having a discussion, and when we were texting about this, I think that they know, dude. They know that their entire career and the rest of their entire fucking lives, they'll have juggalos at their shows, and they'll have ICP people around them at all times. They will never, ever get away from the clowns.
No.
They can do anything they want. They can switch genres, get new fan bases, whatever they want. The bottom line is the clowns made them, and they fucking hate that.
And ICP fans that will never let you, like, they'll like you too and go to your shows, but they'll never let you live it down.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I would go to a Twist. I until I saw that, I might have given Twiztid some more of my money, to be quite honest. I pre-ordered their fucking vinyl of their new album. You know, I actually said their new album wasn't bad. I'm not a diehard anti-Twiztid guy or anything, but that video is some bitch shit. And that cements for me, I mean, if it wasn't already, that they are some bitches.
Dude, I've always seen that type of reaction from anybody as bitch shit.
I should have known when Jamie yelled at me for coming into that end store.
Yeah. Since I've been a kid, I've looked at shit like that as bitch shit. Period. It's not just because it's Twiztid and I'm an ICP fan and I don't like Twiztid because they left the label. No, it has nothing to do with that. I'd never gave a fuck when they left the label. Go ahead and do your own shit. I don't care. That I was still a Twiztid fan after they left the label.
Yeah.
I was still in support of them. It wasn't until all this shit happened and I started seeing all the bitch shit out on Front Street. That's when I started, okay, yeah, they're bitches, straight up. Like, Jamie and Paul are fucking bitches. They're just bitches. They're good at music. They're good at what they do, but they are bitches.
Yep. Like that. It's sad, man. Like, you think they're like humble, like cool guys and shit, but they're just so like, they're obviously like high strung, very in their feelings, very like just angry, you know, like bitter.
Feeling some type of way because ICPs, they're connected to ICP. They'll never be able to break that. People are still at their shows. It's like they're trying to like completely erase the past.
Yeah.
Like you can't fucking erase the past. Like you
just
can try all you want.
Acknowledge that every single face you see in your fucking crowd for the rest of eternity are ICP fans. There's most of them will be for sure forever for Twiztid. I mean, that's the bottom line. Like, there's going to be most of their fans that have been following him since, you know, the Most Tasteless days or whatever. That's who they're going to see in their crowds, and they're never going to escape it. So you either get down with it and find a better way to keep your fucking composure if you want to look like a goddamn professional for people who paid good money to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Or stop fucking doing it, because that's your options.
Yeah.
Unless you want to keep having jackasses like us keep talking shit on you.
I mean,
I guess that's if that's the worst that's gonna happen is having us and CPN and whatever other Juggalo channels shit on you.
No, we won't. But we're not gonna let. I'm not gonna let them live it down. Fuck it. They want to keep doing that shit. We'll bring it up and we'll expose it to the culture, and everybody will see and know that they're bitches. You can deny it all you want.
But what sucks,
deny
man,
that they did not handle that as like bitches.
What
all
sucks,
you fucking
man,
want
is a lot of these Juggalos, especially, and this isn't to shit on like new. It's not an old Juggalo versus new Juggalo thing. But as an old Juggalo, I can tell you, I see it's mostly like newer school Juggalos that are kind of saying put this shit in the past. Like, don't let's stop dwelling on it. Like, you can't just stop dwelling on it when they're doing shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, you could say stop dwelling on it, but they're dwelling on it.
Yeah.
Obviously. So where do you draw the line? Does that mean we can't comment on it? We can't say that adds or subtracts from our love or hatred from either group? Like, we need to have these kind of discussions to kind of make sense of it, because it's okay to have an opinion, and it's completely cool to watch that fucking video and say fuck Twiztid after that.
Yeah. And it's cool.
I think you're completely justified in doing that.
Yeah, and it's cool, you know, and if you want to watch that video and go, yeah, man, why are they chanting ICP to Twiztid shows?
Yep.
Jamie Paul handled that great, man. That dude's a bitch, man. They should have jumped in there and beat his ass, man. If you want to say that, go ahead. Go ahead. And if that's the way you believe, fine, whatever.
But those are the kind of people who watch these other Juggalo YouTubers that all they do is sit around like gossiping and talking shit and saying like nonsense the entire time. We're just speculating here. You know,
Yeah.
but we're not attracting those sorts of Juggalos, I don't think.
I mean,
but nevertheless,
they're everywhere.
That's besides the point. I guess we are, because I posted about this. I posted this video, and everyone in the comments was like, "Yeah, that's some bitch shit. People shouldn't be at their shows doing that." Like,
oh wow. Oh, they shouldn't be after shows chanting ICP. That's so mean.
yeah.
Why would they do that? They deserve whatever they get. I hope Jamie Paul beat them up, man. Get in there. Send the one guy after him that hit CPN and took his phone. Send that guy and beat him up. Like, just get the fuck out of here, dude.
I saw people on only a couple people commented on ours, but on the Beneath Dirt post, there was all kinds of people in there. Like, and I seen people just posting on, like, I follow so many Juggalos with our account on Twitter. Like, everyone is just defending them.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
wild.
At the gathering, I saw so many people with Twiztid shirts on, like Twiztid fans there. Like, nobody said a fucking word, dude. No one gave a fuck. Like,
yeah, no one does.
No one no ICP show will they ever acknowledge somebody wearing a Twiztid shirt or chanting any type of Twiztid.
And that's one thing I told Carver when we were talking. I said, I wish we had a video of like someone starting a Twiztid chant at ICP show just to see if they would handle it any differently.
I guarantee you there has been that, and no one's ever acknowledged it past like 4 seconds.
Yeah, I bet you if ICP, I mean, this is just obviously us speculating, but I bet you ICP would just be like, oh, they would either ignore it or just like, so it would probably start chanting with them.
It'd be the same way Shaggy reacts to shit on the Palcast.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, okay.
He'd just like, whatever. Like, they don't fucking care, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they'll bring the topic up like on their Patreons when it's like a topic that they got to talk about. But I think that one Patreon, I think they put it to rest after that.
Yeah, I think so.
After that, they were like, we're not fucking talking about it anymore. And I haven't really heard them talk about it anymore.
Somebody even like asked on one of the latest Palcasts, like somebody asked, what do you think about Light being on an M&E show? And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, and that was it. That was literally the end of it. And like, but what's funny is Shaggy started Twitch streaming. Like he bought a PS5 and he's been Twitch streaming a Star Wars game, the Fallen Order, and they were talking about that little ginger boy and shit.
Yeah.
But he literally had Light on the show with him. Like, so that's how much they give a fuck. You know what I mean? We give far more of a fuck than they do. So, but that's besides the point, man. Like, I'm more talking about like the kind of person that would see Twiztid do that and side with them and be like, yeah, they should be mad. Like, that's the kind of shit that's just like some bitch shit, and I need to acknowledge that and tell you guys are some bitches if you agree with that.
That ain't gonna lead to nowhere good. Like, getting mad over shit like that ain't never going to lead to nowhere good. It's going to fuck you up in the end. Yeah, I promise you. It's going to fuck you over in the end.
You can't, like, sit there and, like, let that kind of bitterness, like, consume you to that point. And Twiztid has. And you all need to acknowledge that. It's Twiztid causing it. It's not the fucking juggalos like us causing this fucking divide. Twiztid does shit like that and makes it worse. At the very least, you can acknowledge that.
They know they're being recorded. They know when they do that shit, it's going to be recorded and put on the internet. If they don't know that, they're out of touch, and I don't think they're out of touch like that. I think they know exactly what they're doing, and they want people to see it. They want people to see them get butt hurt.
And you know what's funny is they both, when one of them get butt hurt like that, like on both of the videos I watched, the other one just gets right up behind them, backs on the fuck up. So it's not like one of them's like, hey, bro. Like, they
could never call each other out on stage. Like, I see, like, Jay and Shags call each other out all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially Shags calls Jay all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they never fucking call each other out, it seems. It's like they don't.
They were just one and the same, man.
Yeah, they don't put each other into place. Like, hey, dude, calm the fuck down. Like, you know what I mean? Like
if I was on stage with you and you were going off and I was like, damn, like, we're doing a show, I would walk up to you like, hey, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Let's just do it. Just do the show.
Up. Yeah,
but exactly. I wouldn't get like, yeah, fuck, there he is, right there. There he is.
Yeah, I mean,
go YouTube that. There's another video where Paul is doing that at another show 4 years ago.
Yeah, I guess it's just like, you know, the way they see it's like, yeah, we have each other's back no matter what. Okay, I get that. You can still have their back and call somebody out. But you can still have someone's back and fucking put them on and tell them that they're being a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's wild. Like I see that, and I know Twitter's, like Dave Chappelle says, Twitter's not a real place. But I just see everybody, motherfuckers on Twitter, like defending it. It's just wild that seems to be the discourse. So we will be the other fucking discourse.
Yeah,
I'm sure CPN. I didn't watch CPN's video. I'm sure he probably. Agrees with us.
It's bitch shit, man. There's no other way to fucking twist it. You're still acting like that as a 50-year-old man. You have the mind of a fucking 20-year-old.
Yeah.
You still have the mind of a 20-year-old. You're still a bitch. You've never matured or grown past that. Yeah. And they probably do because they've been doing this type of work and they've been living this life since they've been in their 20s or early teens or teens and early 20s. And they've never matured past it, man.
Yeah. It's like I don't know what it is. It's almost like they never got like the business adult version of themselves. Like they're just like still like the teenage rapper kid, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the teenage rapper kid. And granted,
teenage rocker kid, excuse me.
Yeah. Granted, ICP might have that as well. They might have a little bit of that stuck in that, you know, that mind frame of being younger.
But they have a business mindset.
Yeah. They have way more, in my opinion, they have way more of a business mindset. And they, you know, I think they have humbled themselves because in certain ways, not in every way, but Twiztid just seemed to be getting more and more like, you know,
bitter.
Our shit don't stink.
Yeah.
Like as the years go on, it's like they faked it for so fucking long, and when they finally got their chance, they're like, yeah, it's our time now.
It's sad, man. I'm
Jesus.
I'm curious to see where it'll lead them. I mean, this kind of behavior is what leads groups to become fucking famous and shit. You know what I mean? So maybe you got to be that cutthroat in their eyes, and that's the only way to do it. So whatever. It's not working for me.
No.
I mean, you ain't gonna catch me fucking giving them no money. I'll tell you that.
But you know, as soon as this shit started, I was kind of done with them. I mean, I'm not going to fucking slander them constantly.
Right.
And just come on here and be like, yeah, fuck Twiztid. Did you see what Twiztid did today?
Yeah.
Fuck Twiztid. I'm never going to be like that. And I'll give them their due when they do something good.
But
when
they
put out something good.
But this divide is a huge part of like the Juggalo legacy, the
Oh, yeah.
overarching Juggalo legacy.
Yeah.
So we can't help but kind of make it a prime subject on a lot of our discussion.
Yeah, it's essentially like encapsulated in the Juggalo legacy, almost the way the East Coast West Coast beef was in the whole of hip hop.
Right.
This is how it is the whole of the Juggalo culture. It's kind of like a West Coast East Coast hip hop beef, or like a Tupac Biggie type beef. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's on that level as far as Juggalos in the Juggalo world are concerned. I think I don't. As much as we want to say, just move past it, man. Just blah, blah, blah. I don't think anybody really has. You might forget about it for a year, but then it pops back up because we see a fucking video or something, and everybody starts talking about it again.
And you know what? I won't be shocked if we start seeing more of these videos coming out, especially after this happens. You don't think more Juggalos are going to go to Twiztid shows and start chanting ICP?
Oh, I definitely believe there's Juggalos, ballsy Juggalos, who don't even give a fuck about Twiztid. And go, yeah, I'm going to that Twiztid show. I'm gonna fucking do it. I guarantee you they're out there, and those are probably the ballsiest motherfuckers around.
Because what sucks is there's gonna be dumbasses that, keyboard warriors at some of these shows that talk shit to those guys and like try to kick them out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that's creating the divide more than anything. I get that guy shouldn't go to the show and do it. I get it. But if you, you can't let that guy get to you. If you're letting that guy get to you, you're the fucking problem. And that's what we're talking about. Twiztid's letting that guy get to them. And you can't either.
For sure. Yeah, the fact that they're letting just one guy in that crowd is,
Yeah, man. You're there to perform for, 300 people, and you're letting one guy, like, dominate the show right now.
Well, that's the point, dude.
Give me a fucking break.
They want to draw attention to that one guy. They want they want the whole mob. That's one of the things that I've noticed about Twiztid is they have more of a mob mentality, like get our mob on them, even more so than ICP and Juggalo shit ever did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? ICP had the Juggalo, and they had almost that like underground mob mentality, like we're Juggalos and we band together. They had that obviously, but Twiztid, it's like the mob mentality, like literally the Twitter warrior mob mentality. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what the story actually is. We're saying this, so you the mob go after them.
Yeah, it does seem like that, and I don't
fuck that.
That
man.
Shit sucks, man.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I've been to 20 ICP shows. I've never seen some shit like that.
I tell you what, the best way to get around the mob mentality is hide amongst the fucking mob. Go in there undercover and hide amongst them, and then fucking destroy them from the inside. I mean, that's how you take out a fucking mob.
We encourage our TPEs to do that. All right, man. Let's move on.
All
right. We do.
Sorry about that ramble.
No, it needed to be said, man. It's fine. We are going to talk about "Wretched," the new ICP song. But first, we have a slight
detour.
This leads us to want to discuss the 6 most wretched ICP songs.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh, we do need like a little sound effect there.
Absolutely.
The 6 most. I'll make something cool like that. All right.
The 6 most.
So we're gonna count. We renamed the segment the 6 most. All right. All right. Here we go. The 6 most wretched ICP songs. Not 5. Not top 5 or top 6.
Or top 10.
That's fucking stupid. 6, man. It's the perfect number. Our Lords and Saviors, the Wicked Clowns chose 6 as the magic number.
Yep.
And we're rolling with it. All right.
I do agree. Lord and Savior. J, aka Jesus.
Yes. God bless you, Jay. All right. What? Here, I'll start. Just so I can make sure this works. My 6th, and you know what? What is wretched? What even is it?
Wretched is just like, I don't know, trifling. Has anybody said that in a while?
Trifling. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
It's like just trifling. It's just like disgusting.
Yes.
Like that's fucked up, wretched, trifling. Fucking you just
gross.
Dude, you're fucked up. That's
fucking
just,
wretched.
Like you know what I mean? That type of thing.
All right.
I mean, that's what I see it as.
It's exactly the same kind of mindset I have, and we have not discussed these amongst ourselves.
I haven't looked up the definition of wretched in a while, so I mean, it could be completely wrong.
I usually Google wretched like 3 to 4 times a year at least. I haven't this year yet. All right.
Yeah.
My number 6 most wretched. Oh, do you want to discuss? I know I keep hyping you up. Do you want to do the honorable mentions first, or do those at the end?
I can do this at the end.
Okay, let's do this at the end. All right, my number 6 is Bugs on My Nugs.
Oh man, that's a good one.
All right. We all love Bugs on My Nugs.
We fucking need those. That
Yes.
look like blah, blah, blah.
It's the first, like, I think it's the first, like, wretched ICP song ever. And, you know, it's a funny song. It's fun. But it's just so, like, gross. And, like, he's talking about so many, like, but, like, bugs on your nutsack is such a wretched idea anyway.
That's pretty trifling.
You know, ICP has obviously done much more wretched things. But I wanted to start with that as my number 6 because I feel like it had to be mentioned.
Yeah, I think that one. I think that one's good. I wish I would have picked it, but I didn't. I kind of like looked over that one, but yeah, I do agree that's pretty fucking wretched. That'd probably be in my honorable mentions, but I didn't even put it in the honorable mentions. So.
Okay, that's all right.
Sorry, Bugs on My Nugs. You get no love for my list. My number 6 is a little more. It's kind of like the opposite.
Okay.
It's not as old, it's not as stripped down, it's not as simple, and it's nowhere near as funny, but mine is Falling Apart.
Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, that didn't even come across my radar. I like that.
And I consider that one wretched just because of how descriptive all the, descriptive the lines are about, like, I don't know, it just seems wretched, like everything's, man, I'm falling apart. Like, he's falling apart because he's so fucked up and wretched and just the shit he's done. And he's, you know what I mean? He can't keep shit together. And
yeah, it's like it's very descriptively gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this song is wretched.
And it reminds me of the actual. It reminds me of the new song "Wretched" slightly. It's kind of like in that same vein.
No, so. I completely agree, and that didn't even cross my radar. I think that was a great choice. All right, I gotta pause it before I keep getting.
Hey, you're gonna get us kicked off, man.
No, I'm gonna get us. I'm gonna get hype if I keep listening to it. I can't get too hype. Right. My number 5 is a little ditty called "Terrible." I just think that they just describe there's so many wretched descriptions, like like talking about like Michael Jackson and I don't know. It's for the same reasons you chose like Falling Apart. There's a lot of descriptive wretched shit in it.
I would say so. Like the world being wretched.
Yes, and
more so.
Yes, and that's kind of like drama. It gives me a similar like feeling.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's a good one. I didn't think of that one either.
And I just love the song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right,
very good one.
All right, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is going to be The Stalker.
Ooh, okay.
Just have to throw that one in there. I mean, I remember listening to that song and just thinking, like, man, this is fucked up to even be talking about stalking.
Yeah,
and just like. Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up things in that song as well. Like, you don't like Jiffy and it got no nuts.
yeah. There's again falls with the. I think like we both kind of came to the same conclusion. Like, wretched is a very descriptive, like, real deep, like, gross feeling.
Yeah, it's almost the type of shit you don't say in front of people.
Yes.
And it's kind of that type of shit.
Shit Jay describes in Wretched.
Yeah. Happened to see her at the supermarket.
Oh, hi, hey, that peanut butter sucks.
Like Jiffy and it got no nuts.
Love it.
All right. Why don't you try these?
Okay, man. Moving on. My number 4. My phone locked, sorry. So it might be controversial, but I think I had to include it because it makes me feel very wretched.
Okay.
I like it rough.
Interested to see this one.
I like it rough.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I know that's controversial.
Oh.
See, aren't you feeling wretched right now?
Yeah, that one just makes me feel yeesh.
It's one of ICP's, like, I think it's one of their cringiest songs, and to me, it's just
for
like,
sure. If we had it, we need a top 10 or top 6 cringy list. We'll keep that in mind. Juggalos, look out for the top 6 cringiest ICP songs.
I think this song is just. Jay is just too comfortably gross in this song,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally. It's almost like he's very rapey.
Yeah, I know. Ouch. I mean, just purely speculation that Jay's, rapey, but yeah.
He wants
Jay,
to choke her with her panties the whole song.
I know.
And that's very wretched.
I know, man. It's just like, holy shit, dude.
All right. I know, man. It was a tough one. All right, so we're doing your number 4.
It's getting a little hot in here.
I know, man.
A little
It's
stuffy in here.
It's fucking wretched. All right.
Alrighty. So my number 4 is going to be, and this is a classic in Jay's mind, and I'm sure it's a classic in other juggalos' minds, especially the ones who loved Hell's Pit, because my number 4 is Truly Alone.
Ooh. Whoops. Hell yeah. Okay. Truly Alone is wretched, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, some descriptive lines in there. He talks about being really fucked up to people in that song.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's some of the most depressing. I think we probably mentioned it. Some of the most depressing ICP lyrics ever, and it is like when you're listening to it, especially if you get stoned and listen to it. It really like you feel so wretched inside, man. Honestly, pun intended, but still, it's true.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty wretched song, pretty depressing.
The beat is wretched too.
Yeah.
What is that? A guitar? It's like a squeaky,
kinda, might be like with a heavy effect on there, but yeah,
some wretched shit.
Yeah, Truly Alone.
All right, that's a good one, man. I think that definitely qualifies as wretched. All right, moving along. My number 3. Oh, okay. My number 3 will be a little song and dance called "Toxic Love."
Yeah, oh man, that's a good one. Didn't think of that one.
I just think like he's that's another one of those like descriptive gross songs where he's just talking about like purple skeet and flaking like onions.
Yeah, that's great.
Like there's it's one of the, I think it's obviously the top 3 grossest like songs. Like if I were to name like one of the grossest ICP songs, this would definitely qualify. No, it won't. It won't even play for some reason.
Yeah,
there it is.
Roxy Carol. No, it's a good one, man.
It's like it's such a fun. It's one of the funnier ICB like tales, honestly.
Yeah,
but it's just so like like I want to like puke listening to it.
Yeah, it is pretty disgusting. The fact that you could come up with an idea like that, like what about fucking a toxic waste barrel? What? Yeah, I'm gonna write a song about that, and then you come back with that song. You're like, oh,
it works.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Wow, that's great. But even just coming up with that idea, you're like, that would never fucking a toxic waste barrel. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna explain that?
You got to be a wretched mind for
Yeah,
sure.
For sure.
Here it is.
Like a Fago 2-liter.
All right, man.
That's a good one.
Cool. All right. Moving along. What is your number 3 most wretched ICP song?
This one goes, this has always been a overseen. I think it doesn't get its due. But I would say it's one of their most wretched songs. It's going to be number 3, Mental Warp.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Mental Warp, wretched. I'll be honest. I don't think of wretched when I think of Mental Warp, but let me give it.
I mean, it's disturbing. It's very descriptive, visual. It's almost like a bad trip.
Okay.
But there's definitely some wretched fucking lines in that song. I mean, it's one of the, in my opinion, one of the most wretched songs they've ever done.
I just found out today that this was at the end of the XXX Tunnel of Love.
Yeah, we were doing a little bit of research, and you forget about that shit.
Yeah. Well, this song could probably it could have been on one of our wickedest song lists too. I forgot about how wicked this song was. Let's see some wretched shit.
But she's been dead for years. Yeah, it's very.
It's very descriptive.
Moody.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say I get a wretched feeling. Like imagine, that puts a mood on me where I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah, I get it. I feel it. It's a very wretched feel.
Like you're walking through the mind of a wretched maniac.
I feel that.
We need to do a wretched count. How many times we say wretched? Because we're saying wretched a lot.
I know. I purposely want to keep saying it. All right, man. My number 2 most wretched ICP song. This is actually the first song that came to mind when I thought of this list.
Okay.
But there's one that, while thinking, I thought was way more wretched, like in descriptive and lyrics, obviously. But this song is the second most wretched ICP song. Could be tied for first. And once again, maybe controversial, but it's a song called Vomit.
Oh, man. Yeah, God. I forgot about that one. What's that off of?
I believe it's on Marvelous Missing Link Lost.
Okay.
So I think it's why it gets kind of slept on, because it doesn't get thought of a lot. To be honest, that's one of my favorite songs off of that album. And I know we'll get to that album.
That is one of the. Yeah, that's a wretched song that I forgot. Completely forgot about.
Like the way Jay raps is wretched.
Yeah.
It's some just gross. Like the beat is fucking hard and like gritty. They put this effect on his voice and shit.
Yeah, this is a disgusting song for sure.
And he's just talking about like a hooker, like fucking and being gross.
Yeah. Well, I'd say, man, yeah, you got a hell of a list so far. A couple songs I didn't think about at all.
Yeah. And he's talking about the devil puking on her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wretched, man. That's pretty fucked up wretched shit right there.
Wretched fucking song right there. All right, bro.
All right, this almost made my number 1. One of the most fucked up songs they ever did, still to this day, in my opinion. Wretched, just fucked up. I mean, it's classic ICP. It could be, this could be anything. This could be on almost any list. Best ICP song, funniest, best story, best wickedest, whatever. But in my opinion, it's wretched as well, and that's Night of the X, number 2.
Night of the X, number 2. Oh, for your number 2.
For
okay.
number 2, yes.
Got you.
Night
Yes,
X.
you're right. That song is definitely wretched.
Night
for
of the
sure.
X, yeah.
So there once again some parallels with this and the Wicked.
Yes.
But there's obviously different. But you chose Night of the X due to the descriptiveness of some of the acts.
Yeah, and just some of the fucked up shit he says, like shit like women and children die first.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just fucked up. Like there is no good guy person in this song.
Yeah.
Like you know how like ICP a lot of times they're killing people, but
They
like
deserve it.
they're killing the people who deserve. Like this has nothing to do with that. This is just a maniac killing a bunch of people.
Yeah, you're right.
For the most wretched reasons you could think, So
You ever seen a bitch take a shit?
Fuck
And
that.
that's fucking wretched.
Yeah,
That
I mean, is news to
female
me.
shitting is the most wretched shit ICP's ever rapped about.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I think, early ICP Carnival days, they were. The entire Carnival album is pretty fucking wretched.
I did think about that, but I almost thought that was too easy pickings.
Yeah.
But I do think you probably picked the most wretched song of the first card.
Well.
Oh,
see.
really? Okay. All right. My number 1 most wretched song, and I was listening to one of our episodes last week, and where we discussed the song on one of the albums. I feel like we kind of glossed over it, but I was listening to the song again. Like the lyrics are some of the most grossest, wretched shit ICP's ever wrote.
I'm interested to see what you're picking because, like, what we've covered so far, I can't see anything worse.
To Catch a Predator.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty wretched. See, I thought about that one, but Jay's a good guy in that, and that kind of like.
I see.
It kind of like made me go, nah. That's more of like yeah. But I do agree. It is really fucking wretched what the people are doing.
Yes, and not to mention like when you hear Jay discussing like all the shit he's doing to the people and stuff, it's so fucking gross. He's talking about how he goes down sometimes into the basement just to like kick them and
beat their ass.
Yeah,
'cause
and
it
like
eases his mind.
and he's constantly puking in the background on the
Yeah.
song and shit.
Yeah.
It's just the shit he's writing. Like I can
Yeah.
see him like writing it, like
Yeah, this is a fucked up song. This is a song you want to play for people because it's so good, but then you don't want to because just like the shit he says. You're like, I don't know, man. Great. Yeah, this is just one of ICP's best songs of all time. One of Jay's best written songs ever made.
I agree. Man, it's so fucking wretched. This shit, dude, when he's like talking about murdering the guy.
Yeah. Shut up, fucker.
He's like, silence. Like, Jay's just so like, he sounds so serious. He's like, shut the fuck up.
And you know what's fucking great about this song, and I might have mentioned this before, is this came out on Catch the Predator. At that time, people were like, man, ICP lost it. They're new now. They don't sound old school. They don't sound how they used to. But this song did. This song sounded like Jekyll Brothers era shit.
I agree. This song's
really
so good,
fucking
man.
did. Jay's voice even had changed by this time. And this song, somehow, he's still able to revert back to what he sounded like during the Jekyll Brothers era.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so good, man. This song's wretched. It's fucking wicked. It's fucking funny. It's got it all, man. This is prime ICP modern classic shit.
A great number one. I thought about putting it on my list, but I didn't. But yeah, that is a great number one.
All right, you've teased your number one. I'm excited to hear what it is.
My number one has got to be the most wretched song ICP ever did. This is a song I will never play for people. Like when I don't even mention it.
I think I know what it is.
When I talk about it to other people, like in passing about ICP, I hope it's a song they never find. And it is number one, Black in Your Eyes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's fucking wretched.
That song is wretched by ICP standards for sure, dude.
This song is fucked up. I see why they took it off.
You know, I thought about that because like it's just so fucking disturbing, but I didn't even want to put it on our video.
Yeah.
To have people not find it. I didn't even want to mention it because it's such a fucking disturbing, gross song. Like I said, I was playing this song for my wife like a week or two ago. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
I know.
She probably thinks I'm sick for liking
It's
ICP
so
after
fucked
listening to
up.
this song.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm surprised that hasn't become a TikTok meme where he's like TikTok, TikTok,
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I encourage all juggalos to take that TikTok from the beginning of Black in Your Eyes
it is.
and make this song popular from that clip.
Well, there has to be a challenge. So it's like you got to take that TikTok
Yeah, man.
sample
TikTok, some shit like that.
and while beating a woman.
Ooh, that's true. That's true.
Don't forget about that part. That's the most important part.
You gotta be like this. bitchy, I'll take your life and take it.
Oh, if there's any women listening, which there's not.
Yeah, we know it's 100% male listeners.
I am not a woman beater, and I don't condone violence against women. So.
Unless you're listening to this song, you have to beat women while you listen to it. And I know that's this is an interesting spelling of Black in Your Eyes. I'm pretty sure that's how they actually spell it here. They spell it BLACKEN for some reason on the album, but
Okay.
this one says Blacken.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's
Yeah,
fun,
there's
man.
really not much to say about that one, man.
We know that's fucking wicked, or I'm sorry, wretched as fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I have 3 honorable mentions.
Oh yes, let's do that.
So
Go ahead.
I don't know if you have.
Just rattle them off. I'll do mine too.
All right. My 3 honorable mentions are Feels So Right off of Forgotten Freshness 4,
Yeah.
song I completely forgot about and hardly ever listened to, but went back and listened to it actually like right before the show and remembered like, yeah, that one's fucked up. I don't like it. These are honorable mentions and they didn't make it on the list because I don't like these songs.
Right.
I don't like these songs. That's why I didn't put them on my list. Maybe they belong on the list, but I just didn't pick them because I don't like them.
I got you.
But yeah, it feels so right. It feels really fucking wretched. So wretched, I don't even like it.
Okay.
Another one is, and this made it on your list, but I don't like this song, so I didn't put it on my list. I Like It Rough.
Okay.
Another honorable mention.
Yes,
So
okay.
I do agree it belongs on the list, but I'm not going to put it on mine. Fuck that.
Sure. Fair enough.
And then I had to pick this one as an honorable mention because it's the title, Wretched. The song itself, Wretched.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We didn't put it on our list.
Yeah, it is.
So-
That actually, and we will discuss the song in depth here in a minute, but I do think that is one of the more wretched songs they've done.
Yeah.
Truly.
I agree.
The honorable mentions I had that were in a similar vein, God, this song is so fucking. This song's like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Wretched.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's so weird though. It's so wretched. I had Burning Up. I thought was of a Hell's Pit was a pretty wretched song.
Yeah. I thought about that one.
That was an honorable mention, just because I feel like maybe not so much the lyrics, and that's probably why I didn't pick it, but just the way it sounds is it's so wicked, and the beat is wretched.
It sounds pretty fucked up and wretched.
And he is talking about some fucked up shit like burning people and shit. So,
I mean, Hell's Pit is wretched. It's a wretched album.
Yeah,
the entire fucking album.
And then I Chris Benoit was my other wretched.
Oh yeah, man, I didn't even think of that one.
And I didn't pick it while we know the Chris Benoit story. And this song, the lyrics themselves aren't wretched. From what I recall.
What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, it's more just the implication of this title and the shit he's saying that gives you a deep, dark feeling.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I didn't pick it. I think this is one of their most wretched songs.
And this is a fucking amazing video.
Oh yeah, the video is fantastic.
I think it's the same. I could be wrong. And this is probably
It's purely speculation.
This is probably trivia most people don't care about, but this might be the same director that did
their videos.
Their older Jekyll Brothers videos, like Another Love Song.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but it really looks like the same direction as Another Love Song.
Okay, that's an interesting observation, I should say.
Yeah, but
Fuck
yeah,
am I doing?
This song is great. This video is great. I don't listen to it a lot because it is pretty fucking wretched.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that would go on some other people's list if they did their top 6.
All right, man, that was fun. I think we both had some pretty awesome choices for our most wretched. Just to recap.
Yeah, that make a good playlist all the way through all those songs.
You know, I wonder what the best way to make a playlist that Juggalos would actually care about. I can make a Spotify one, but it would just be like under my regular name.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to do that. We could have a Deck One Dealt Six Most playlist or whatever. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe I'll make that, but I can make it on YouTube also.
All right.
If any Juggalos have opinions, where you would listen to it, let us know. I mean, we will. I don't want to waste my time if nobody's gonna fucking bother.
Yeah, I'd listen to that list.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, I'll make it on
Fuck
YouTube.
yeah.
If you'll listen to it on YouTube, I'll make it on YouTube. Oh yeah, this is actually sampling the new Yum Yum tracks. I don't want to listen to this.
Oh, they got a sampler out?
Yes, and I'm purposely not listening to
God,
it.
where have I been?
It just came out yesterday, dude. As soon as Wretched came out, and let's get to the meat and potatoes here. We're already at 52 minutes. Let's kind of start getting this son of a bitch going. And I imagine we don't have a whole lot to talk about the video, but we wanted to watch it with you guys and share our thoughts on it.
All right, so number 1, Deadbug is a director.
Okay.
I believe he's a video director and shit like that. I don't know much about him, but he's credited as the director, right?
I don't know. Did it say that?
I believe so.
Video directed by Deadbug, yeah.
Yeah, so you can check out his work, Deadbug. Props to Deadbug.
Yes, this video is fantastic.
I will say the video's cool. To be completely honest, I don't like newer videos and the way they're shot and put together as much as I do old school videos like 90s stuff. I'll always think like videos like Another Love Song and Halls of Illusions will always be the better style videos. I'll always think that.
Yeah.
This is more editing. This is more just digital editing and green screen shit, and that's fine. And this is a great video for that style. This is how all videos are made nowadays for the most part. They're all just green screen. You might have the artist there in front of a green screen, then you got a bunch of clips and shit like that.
Yeah.
Most people do this type of video. So I'm not gonna say it's like amazing because I don't think it's amazing.
The style isn't your preferred cup of tea.
Yeah, I like videos that are shot like a movie set. You know what I mean? Like you have a set.
Yes.
You have insanely fucking amazing cameras, lighting. I like that type of shit.
Actually directed movie style, like Chris Benoit.
Yeah, like Chris Benoit. Videos that take like a crew to make. One person can make this shit.
Right, of course.
And that's okay. That's fine. Like I said, it's a good video for that style. So I'll give it that. The visuals are sweet. They're fucking wretched. They're disgusting. I like how they take the serial killers and they use that. Whatever they do now, there's like there's like a program you can do where you
Yeah.
can make people's mouths move and shit.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a great effect. Who is that old guy? I don't know.
Isn't that Ed Gein?
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
I think that's Ed Gein is the dude they modeled Texas Chainsaw and a lot of other like horror movies, slasher movies after. He was the guy that he was one of the worst serial killers I think of all time.
I know they based Texas Chainsaw off of him. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever program they use to do that looks very creepy.
Yes.
Looks very horror movie-ish.
There's Charlie Manson.
Yeah. And I've seen other videos that do this too. Not music videos, but I've seen other YouTube videos where people will use that.
For sure. First, let me say Jay fucking looks great. Well, I always got to comment on my man's appearance. Looks good, man.
Yeah,
Jay's looking fit. He's looking fucking wretched and wicked. He looks like this reminds me of Jekyll Brothers Jay. Watching
Kind
this.
of, yeah.
Like that this reminds me especially of like the photo shoot of them in the bathroom with the fucking hands and shit.
Jay had more meat on him back then. He was a little more huskier.
Sure,
He still had his younger man meat.
I think they did a really good job of actually making Jay come off like
Younger man meat. Sorry.
I should have acknowledged that. Sorry. I think they did a good job of making Jay look actually like menacing. You know, like he's actually like scary, kind of. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look corny to me.
Yeah.
I really like. They recorded it in like a slow motion, and then like that's why he's like so like jittery and shit. You could tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I really love that effect. It's really well done. I actually tweeted at the director and said he did a great job on this.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed that the first single and video is Jay only. I'll say that.
That's going to be one of the negatives if we want to get into negatives.
Yeah, like Jay throwing the flowers. That's funny.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, overall, yeah, I think we talked about all the pluses.
Yeah.
So some of the negatives was definitely where the fuck is Shaggy? Why would you pick the first single of an ICP album to be just Jay? I mean, that's a missed opportunity in my opinion.
It's a strange choice.
Where the fuck is Shaggy? Like, why? Number 2, the beat is nothing special to me. To me, it's the same beat that everybody uses on every rap song nowadays.
It's like a trap beat, obviously made by one of the newer producers they use and shit.
Nothing special. I hope the whole album isn't these types of beats, man. I really. Oh, Albert
Fish.
Okay, maybe that's.
I didn't know who that was.
I thought it was Ed Gein. So, yeah, the beat's nothing special. It's serviceable and it's all right. Like it's just one of those modern fucking beats that everybody can bang their nod their head to or whatever. It's okay.
Yeah. What do you think about the actual song?
The song as a whole is okay. I can listen to it. I probably wouldn't skip it and go and like, God damn, I don't like that song. Would I pay attention to it? Probably not. Like if it comes on, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, there's Wretched. Hell yeah, and get into. I'll probably never do that.
For sure. Did you happen to look at the the Yum Yum track listing?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I texted it to you. I wasn't sure if you saw it. One thing I'll say that was interesting was the track listing, which I retweeted from Beneath the Dirt. By the way, if you want ICP news, follow Beneath Dirt on Twitter or wherever. That dude's actually doing a great job of keeping up and posting. He makes graphics. He does all kinds of shit. I want to just like have him work for me and just do it all. He's doing all the hard work. We're just fucking being the dumb mouthpieces. But nevertheless, here's the track listing. Wretched is number 3, which to me, that's like the sweet spot on an ICP album.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I thought that was a strange choice. Don't get me wrong. I think that's that's the track you want to put out. But why is that number 3? Like Clown Drippin', just by the title, I want to be number. I mean, Here Comes the Carnival might be the one we want.
I'm hoping that's the sweet spot track that like the classic album opener song. I hope that's it.
Because it looks like, just reading the track list, and I know it cuts off in our weird, stupid graphic here. Sorry. The track 1 is intro, and track 17 is called Something to See. I'm going to assume Something to See is probably the Yum Yum Bedlam song. Like, if it's like looking at this track listing.
Yeah.
There's probably the intro, which sets up the story. But you know how Bang Pow Boom did, like,
yeah.
it looks to me like that's what they're doing, because I can't imagine Here Comes the Carnival being the Yum Yum song.
Yeah.
And Wretched obviously isn't either. So where else would they squeeze it in here? Maybe Heart and Soul, whatever that is.
Well, you also got Don't Touch That Flower.
Don't Touch That Flower. That's in there too.
And let me go into some of these names right now that I'm looking at.
Sure.
I'm going down through Here Comes the Carnival. Fine. Great title. Wretched's
Yes.
cool. Clown Drippin', Gangster Code. Queens, I'm not sure what that is. That's fine. Panic Attack. Fuck Regret. Insomnia. Heart and Soul. The Drunk and the Addict is... I don't know. To me, that sounds like some song I'm not going to care about, honestly.
Wow, really? Yeah, that song to me could go either way. It could be talking about them just genuinely, like Shaggy's a drunk and Jay's an addict. Like,
yeah, I mean, if it's that, I didn't even think of that. If it's that might be good.
I mean,
if they're going to an introspective of their self and like they make it funny, that would be cool.
I would love that.
But if it's like they're trying to be too serious with this one, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one. Just by the title alone, I'm worried about that one.
Okay.
Don't Touch That Flower. I'm kind of worried about that one.
I mean, that's gonna be about the Yum Yum. So
yeah, I don't know. Well,
okay.
I may have already said this. I'm not too into the Yum Yum story.
Okay.
I may have said it before. I don't remember if I have, but the whole Yum Yum thing, I'm not crazy about anyway.
Yeah.
Not because it's a woman, or a girl. I'm just not into the whole concept. We'll see. We'll totally see. But there are some track lists I'm worried about. The Drunk, the Addict, Don't Touch the Flower. Those titles alone, I don't like. They're too long. For one, like I don't like long titles like that.
I got you.
And
so then Slapnuts should be right up your alley.
Slapnuts is great. Fuck Bitch I'm Fine's fine. Carnival of Lights, fine. Ain't No Time, fine. Something to See, fine. There's just a few just going off the list.
Yeah, we're just speculating.
Yeah, just the names. There's a few of them that I'm like, eh. The anything and something and something, I'm worried about.
I feel you, dude.
And I just hope every song is not a trap beat. And I know, and it's probably not, because I was worried about that with Fearless Fred, and Fearless Fred turned out to have some, in a collective beat selection on it.
Yeah.
By
the way, DC Fago guy was in our chat, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Shout him
out.
Yeah. Nobody Man, Ian Undercover, Mike Riccioli. I'm sorry to interrupt your train of thought,
DC Fago guy, one of the first Juggalo YouTubers I started watching. So I like DC Fago guy is great.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. Yeah. So there's like I said, other than that, a lot of the songs on here look good. I'm wondering if they're always going to do the 17 track thing.
I love it. I hope they always do that.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that's a reason why they might not be able to get shit done in time.
That's a lot of tracks.
Like they've come out with other albums that's under 17 tracks, right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
I don't care. I think that's about as much songs as you want on a
I could do
album.
15, 16.
Man, okay.
I could do 15, 16. 15 is my sweet spot for an album track. Sometimes I think 17 is a little too long.
Yeah, I get that. I could get behind that. Any more these days, especially, like, give me a fucking 8-track EP twice a year. That'd be way better for me.
Yeah, an 8-track EP with you can concentrate on more skits, more of the lore, and just pump in, like, concentrate on every single song and make it great. To where these 17-track songs, I'm assuming that's what it might hinder them getting shit done. No, that don't sound right. We got to take that one off. We have to have 17, so we have to get another good song down. You know what I mean? I can imagine that being a pain in the ass.
But they always also have just to say Marvelous Missing Link for an example, and Fearless Fred. I mean, they immediately came out with Flip the Rat, so they had plenty of extra tracks they could have mixed and matched. And I would argue that there's songs on Flip the Rat that should have been on Fearless Fred and vice versa.
True.
So
that's very true.
My point is, they obviously have. It's not a problem with the amount of tracks. I don't think. I think it's just.
But the amount of good tracks that they think is good,
Maybe, but why even waste your time doing a song if you don't think it's worth it? I mean, I know some of them you just have to get out of you. I get that, but I don't know.
Why'd they even restart the album over?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that we speculated that's due to Jay's mindset. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm wondering if any of those track names are skits, though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know?
Intro. Other than that, I don't know. That'd be interesting. I don't. They usually don't do that though.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just gonna catch up on comments real quick. I know we're wrapping things up here, but let's see. They were commenting during our top lists. Let's see.
Cemetery Girl.
Oh yeah, that would be a good Wretched song.
Mr. Johnson's Head. Stalker. Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, burning
Tony. What is it?
Element Only.
Element Only.
They've been shouting out here in the chat. All kinds of shit. Nobody Man loves us even when we piss him off. Thanks, Nobody Man. I know we have some wild opinions, but we appreciate you sticking around with us. He said that Drunk and the Addict is really good. Some of it is god awful rock. I'm guessing that's talking about the album in general. So, because DC Fager guy said, I wonder if we plan to listen to the sampler. We do not, or I do not. I'll speak for myself. Are you going to?
I haven't. I didn't even know it was out.
Are you going to listen to it?
I may.
I'm not going to. I pre-ordered the album. I actually bought the Tom Wood exclusive bundle with the shirt.
Really? Is it sold out yet?
I don't know. I think they said they were only doing it for that last weekend. But I did buy it because I was like, man,
damn it!
It was like $50 for a shirt in the album, though.
I didn't even look, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. So I'll have that to show on the show. Once the album comes, hopefully it comes early. That'd be cool. I don't know.
No trolling, just chilling.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys for hanging out.
Yeah,
all of our TPs, we're with you, bros.
From the detoxing mind of Jay.
All right, bro.
Undercover.
You want to wrap this shit up?
Yeah.
All right, man. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. We're gonna maybe we'll keep this on.
Let
a
us
roll.
know if the morning format works better.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all who woke up to hang with us.
Yeah, we're not as tired. Wednesday nights we're old men for the most part. We go to bed early, so Wednesday night kind of gets a little rough, but let us know if this morning works.
Yeah, I like it, man. All right, man. Well, let's shuffle the fuck up on out of here.
All right. Slide it back into the deck.
We'll see y'all later. All right, peace.
It is the end of the world, and it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid, juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone. Juggalos will carry on. Swing our hatchets if we must. Every one of us.
She was like, yeah, she was going to do something, but then she said she's not. She's like, yeah, I was going to go over to, because I guess Anna and Brittany, Jason